welcome to yet another version of the Super Cyclone Challenge. This is episode 4, and my name's Nathan Foy, and I wonder who we have today. And this one has come a little bit as a surprise, because I didn't actually see this coming, but one of the viewers actually has got in touch and wants to play. Someone who has not previously been on our team before. Benjamin, hello. Do you want me to use your full name or just Ben?
Benjamin, please.
Oh, okay. Sounding all posh. How are you? Tell us about yourself.
I am doing fine. I'm originally from Mobile, Alabama, and I've been through 2 hurricanes, Ivan and Katrina. More Ivan than Katrina, but I now live in Syracuse, New York, where I get no hurricanes whatsoever, only blizzards, and
That's
I hate
a bit
blizzards.
of a downgrade, isn't it?
Well, I mean, I was actually really happy when I heard Hurricane Sandy could bring 80-mile-per-hour winds to some of the areas around here, but it never did. It went off the projected path.
Not Irene either?
Irene just gave us a lot of rain.
Yeah. Well, and do you look forward to seeing these storms, or you just want to stay away? Is that why you're in Syracuse and not in Mobile?
Well, my mom actually wanted to stay away from the storms.
Yeah.
I love the storms.
But you don't own the house.
Yeah, and well, I don't like the part where we have to clean up all the branches in the yard.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, on about the game, how well do you think you'll do? Have you got any targets?
Well, I knew all of the questions that Devin had,
right? And
I knew the answers right away.
Devin's going to be very nervous then, if he's watching.
Well, because the last one, I thought Eloise may landfall in Louisiana, right. So I got that one wrong, but other than that, I got all of them right.
Well, of course, you've got 5 lifelines to help you out. Do you want me to go through them again, or are you familiar with them?
No, I actually tuned in the middle of the broadcast, so what are the lifelines?
Yes, there are 5 lifelines available, because we've got more questions during this game than normal. 30 questions the maximum. You can phone a friend. You can ask one of the Skype team to come onto the call. You can go for a double dip with your question. You can take 2 possible answers. If you get the first one wrong, you can go again and ask and guess the second answer, so you can choose 2. The 50-50 lifeline, you can swap the question, and you can take my favourite lifeline, which is probably the last resort for you, the risk lifeline. Now, on the risk lifeline, you vacate the seat, the hot seat, and someone else comes in and answers the question. And if they answer it incorrectly, then you come back onto the chair on the next question. But if they get it right, they take the seat away from you. So that's like a gambler's lifeline, that one, okay?
Okay.
And I'm sure you're familiar with the format. 4 possible answers, 10-mile-an-hour intervals. The first 5 questions will have a time limit of 20 seconds, okay?
Okay. The first or the last?
The first 5 questions.
Okay.
Your first question for 10 miles an hour. At the moment, you're just a cloud, vapor, whatever they call them. And you'll have 20 seconds on this question, and for the 4 after that, assuming you get that far. Here it is, starting from when I finish the question. Hurricane Fred affected which island group in 2015? Was it A, the Galapagos Islands, B, the Cape Verde Islands, C, the Canary Islands, or D, the Scilly Islands?
Cape Verde.
Final answer?
Yeah, I tracked it.
Okay, fine. Maybe not everyone knows that. Yes, it was the Cape Verde Islands. Correct. 10 miles an hour in Benjamin's bag. He's got off the ground. I saw you did a bit of a sigh of relief there. Bet you weren't expecting your first question to be that easy. Okay, let's go straight on to our next one. Here goes. A hurricane warning is commonly signified by showing 2 flags of which colour? Is it white and black? Is it white and blue? Is it red and black? Or red and blue?
The red flag has a black square in the center, so red and black.
Final answer?
Yep.
Yes, the final answer. He's locked it in. Is it correct? Of course it's correct. Yes, the 2 hurricane flags. They have 2 flags, don't they? Red and black. To signify hurricane. Just the one. It's a tropical storm warning. Here's your next question. This is for 30 miles an hour. Hurricane Gonzalo peaked at what intensity on the Saffir-Simpson hurricane scale? Was it Category 2, Category 3, Category 4, or Category 5?
Category 4.
Final answer.
Yes.
No discussion about that at all? How do you know?
I tracked it.
To the point answer, he tracked it.
Why would I be here if I didn't know any of these?
Well, I don't know. There's some people who are like that.
Well, yeah, I guess. I mean, I watched some of the Family Feud and the people have just never mind.
Never mind. Hey, it's correct. Yes, you're at 30 miles an hour. Okay. This is easy. Let's get through them as quick as we can. Hey. Next question then. This is for 35 miles an hour. Here goes. Typhoon Mekhala was the first storm to strike where this year? Was it A, China, B, the Philippines, C, Japan, or D, Hawaii?
The Philippines.
Final answer.
Yep.
You bet it's the correct answer. Yep, you're up to 35 miles an hour. Good. No lifeline. Lifeline's untouched as we go on to our final question of this round to become a tropical storm, where you'll have 20 seconds on the clock. By the way, your average times taken to answer these questions have been about 3 or 4 seconds. You're doing really well. Here it is. Hurricane John holds the record for what? Is it A, intensity, B, strength, C, furthest north, or D, longevity?
Longevity.
Final answer.
Yes.
Alright.
Assuming it's 1994, yes.
Yeah, we're just trying to get through this with as little words spoken as possible. Well done, you're a tropical storm, correct. Hooray! Jubilation! Hey, that's guaranteed now. You're guaranteed a 40 mile an hour tropical storm, well done. Now we're going to stage 2, where you'll have an extra 10 seconds on the clock, so you'll have 30 seconds to answer these following questions, okay?
Okay.
And here we go then, on to the second round. I don't think there's any more reason to deliberate, so here we go. 30 seconds for these questions. Good luck to you, Benjamin. What is the sea surface temperature threshold, generally, to sustain a tropical cyclone? Is it A, 70 Fahrenheit, B, 75 Fahrenheit, C, 80 Fahrenheit, or D, 85 Fahrenheit?
80.
Yeah? Final answer?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay. I mean, it is a general number. It's probably not a precise one, but you've got your final answer, and it is the correct answer. 80 degrees Fahrenheit is the general sea temperature that you need to have a fully fledged tropical storm. Just like you. 50 miles an hour in your bank now, so to speak. You're ramping up that intensity. Here comes your next question. What was the last Category 5 storm in the South Indian Ocean before Bansi? Is it A, Eunice, B, Ian, C, Gillian, or D, Indlala?
Say that last one?
Indlala. The last Category 5 storm in the South Indian Ocean before Bansi, Eunice, Ian, Gillian, or Indlala?
Gillian.
Final answer?
Yes, I think I remember that.
Okay, that's your final answer. You've locked it in. Are you sure? Do you know when it formed?
I'm pretty sure Gillian was the 2014-15 season. It might have been weaker, but I know the name has been used recently.
Yeah, your thinking's right. You've got it right. Well done. You're at 60 miles an hour. Congratulations. Not quite on that fact, though. Gillian was in the 2013-14 season. It did form in March 2014, became a Cat 5. That is the last Category 5 before Bansi of 2015. Well done. Okay, now moving on to our next question. This is for 65 miles an hour. You're certainly motoring along, still haven't touched a single lifeline, and here goes. The name Bob was first used in which year in the Atlantic? Was it A, 1997, B, 1991, C, 1985, or D, 1979?
79.
No, you were on about Frederick earlier on,
Yeah.
and how that happened in the same year. Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Okay. He's gone for Bob. And Bob, he's gone for 79, and 79 is the correct answer. Yes, you're up to 65 miles an hour, Benjamin. When's it going to end? You haven't even touched the lifeline. You haven't even thought about it. Well done.
I guess when I reach Patricia's intensity, I mean, that's the highest wind speed ever recorded in one, so.
Well, best of luck in getting there. Who knows whether you will or not? We can only find out. And I'm on the edge of my seat, I gotta say. Here's your next question. This is for 70 miles an hour. Typhoon Bopar made landfall on which Philippine island? Was it A. Samar, B. Leyte, C. Mindanao, or B. Cebu? That's its first landfall.
I believe it is. I think Leyte is a central. It's either Leyte or Mindanao, and Leyte is a central island. I think it's Mindanao.
Is that your final answer, or do you want a lifeline?
I'll take it as my final answer.
Final answer? Ooh, you're a brave guy. 6 seconds remaining there. You were torn between Leyte and Mindanao, weren't you?
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you that it isn't Leyte, because that's where Haiyan made landfall. But Bopa made landfall on Mindanao. Well done, 70 miles an hour. Huzzah! Well, here's the big one for Category 1 Hurricane status. I wish you the best of luck with this one. I hope you get it, because that means you'll be well on your way to approaching Devon. And do you want to beat Devon, by the way? Is that a big target of yours, or are you just concerned about yourself?
I don't want to beat anyone. I mean, because it's not like a surprise or anything.
Don't say that. It kills the tension. Oh man. Okay. Well. Hey, at least you've got the bragging rights. At least over Cesar and Michael at the moment. That's true enough. Here's your next question. This is to become a hurricane. Okay, this is a big one. A storm with sustained winds of 280 kilometers an hour is equivalent to what Saffir-Simpson hurricane scale category? Do you want that question again?
280 kilometers per hour is what category?
Category 1, Category 3, Category 4, or Category 5?
Well, I know that a kilometer is let's see, about almost half a mile. So I think that if you top 280, Category 4.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Sure you don't want a lifeline? Okay. You've gone with your final answer for Category 4. Storm sustained winds of 280 kilometers an hour on the cusp of hurricane intensity. Benjamin, you went for 4. I can tell you it's not 1. It wasn't 3. Benjamin, I'm so sorry. It was Category 5.
Oh.
Benjamin, you didn't touch a lifeline.
Well, I thought I got it right because I know that a kilometer is half of a.
280 kilometers an hour. I mean, trying to figure that one out in my head right now. What have you got? 50 miles an hour is 80 kilometers, so 100 is 160, 150 is 240, so you're definitely looking at Cat 5 there, aren't you?
Yeah.
Benjamin, you walk home with 40 miles an hour. Maybe you can try again next time sometime, but thanks for joining us, and I was hoping you'd do better, because you seem like a very bright individual, and you seem to know a lot of stuff. Maybe if you're in one of our different game shows in future, perhaps you'll do a fair bit better. You'll probably give Devon a run for his money in the usual format, hey? Thanks for joining us, Benjamin, and that is another episode complete of the Super Cyclone Challenge. He didn't go with a lifeline. That could have made all the difference, but on the spot, trying to figure out 280 kilometers an hour, what category could that be? Category 5 it was in the end. Benjamin leaves us with 40 miles an hour. Thanks for joining us, and if you think you can do better than that, or indeed better than our current leader Devon with 130 miles an hour as a category 4, then send us a message on Force13, either on YouTube or on Facebook or Twitter. Search Force13 all in text, or you can add me on Skype, add Fool13 on there to get in touch. That's FOOL13. But for now, that's it from myself and Benjamin. We'll see you again soon. Goodbye.